Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be prepping my hair for a protective style. I'm going to be getting braids installed into my hair. Usually I'll use this technique for my braids, plaits, also for my braid outs and twist outs. And I will also be including the final hairstyle at the end of the video if you would like to see what I ended up getting. Okay, so to start, I'm starting off with clean hair that is damped, and I've sectioned off my hair into medium sections. And what I'm going to use today is I'm going to use a moisturizing leave-in. The one I'm using is from SheaMoisture. I will also link all of the products down below, but I'm going to be using a moisturizing leave-in, and I'm also going to use a curling cream from Cantu. So you guys don't have to use the same products that I'm using. You guys can use different products. These are just the products that I find that's very moisturizing and that give me a lot of slip to detangle my hair. So it's very important when you're prepping your hair for protective styles to ensure that your hair is very moisturized and detangled, because remember, your hair is going to be, my hair is going to be in these braids for quite some time. So while it's in these braids, it's really great if the hair is very detangled and moisturized, so that when I take out the braids, there'll be minimum breakage. So it is very important that this is done on freshly washed hair, because you want to get the most stretch out of your hair so it could make it easier on your stylist, and so that it could make it easier on yourself when you're going to take down your hair. So I'm going to slow down the video so that you can really see what I'm doing on the second braid. So remember, I already put in the leave-in on that section earlier, and now I'm putting my curling cream so that I can detangle my hair, run through my hair, and get any knots or any tangles out of my hair before I run it through with the comb. So I make sure that my hair has enough product on it, and then I take my comb and start combing from the ends to the roots. It's very important to make sure that your hair is detangled from the ends all the way to the roots, and make sure to really get in the roots to make sure that your hair is thoroughly detangled. And once I do that, I start with my braid. You can do your braids. I've chosen to do my braids in medium sizes. You can choose to do chunkier braids, smaller braids, but please know that if you do use chunkier braids, it will take much longer for your hair to dry. If you use smaller braids, your hair will dry quicker. However, it is kind of tedious of braiding, putting in those braids and taking out those braids because it's so small. So for me, I find that medium works best because it's easy to take out, and it also allows my hair to dry quickly. So you're just going to see me continue on doing that for the rest of my hair. And once my hair is fully braided down, all I'm going to do is allow that to dry. And once my hair is fully dry, I'm going to go in again. You're going to see in a little bit that I'm going to go in again and re-braid my hair braid by braid. I'm going to re-braid it, comb it out again, just to ensure that my hair is thoroughly detangled and that there is no knots or anything in my hair. That way, I can really stretch out my hair without using any heat, and that way my hair won't be damaged, and once it's stretched out, it will be ready for me to install any protective style that I want to install, whether it be braids, or if I want to do a braid out or a twist out. It'll be easier for me to put those in since my hair is stretched and thoroughly detangled. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys again one more time of the process, and then I'm gonna jump on and show you how I re-braid those braids again after it has been dried. Okay, so now my hair has been fully dried, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-braid those braids again so that I can really ensure that my hair is thoroughly stretched. So I'm just gonna run my fingers through my hair to make sure there isn't any knots, and I'm going to take the same curling cream that I was using earlier, and I'm going to distribute it all over my hair just to make sure that I can really comb my hair and detangle my hair. It doesn't have to be used a lot, just a little bit, so that I can be able to comb my hair. Now I'm going to use my butter and I'm going to apply that all over my hair as well, but I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going to use enough so that I can seal in that cream to make sure none of that moisture that I've added will escape from my hair. So I'm going to make sure that I comb thoroughly, make sure my hair is very detangled and stretched. And it's very important to take your time with this, just so you can make sure that you don't cause any breakage or split ends in your hair. So once I have thoroughly detangled my hair again, I'm just going to braid it. I'm going to braid it down so that it can stretch out and be stretched. This is the method I usually use when I want to stretch my hair without using a blow dryer or any heat in my hair, just to ensure that I don't cause unnecessary heat damage or unnecessary damage in my hair. So moving on to the front, I'm just going to re-show you the process again of what I did in the back, and it's going to be basically the same thing. I'm going to detangle it with my fingers, run my fingers through my hair just to make sure there aren't any tangles. And I'm going to take a little bit of that curling cream, apply it onto my hair, and make sure I work that in. And once I do that, I'm going to take my comb and run that through my hair. But first, just make sure that there aren't any tangles. You see I have a little knot there. It's very simple to get rid of that. Just take a little bit of the curling cream, apply it on there just to loosen it up, and work your way through that knot. Then I'm going to take my body butter and I'm going to apply that all over my hair, all over that section, just to ensure that, you know, the moisture is locked in. Then I'm going to start from my ends and work my way to the root to detangle my hair and make sure that it's thoroughly detangled. And then once I detangle it and make sure that everything is thoroughly detangled, I'm going to braid that section up. Okay, so now I'm going to take my hair growth oil and I'm going to apply that all over my scalp. And then once I apply that all over my scalp, make sure everywhere has this oil. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to also run that through a small amount through my braids, just to make sure that my hair is once again sealed and that none of the moisture is able to escape my hair. Okay, so this is how I prep my hair for my protecting, styling, and braids. I will be including the final results at the end of the video. If you guys have any questions or if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye guys.